Three, two. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of G&G. My name is Gato,
My name is Gabe.
and today we are gonna be going back to a topic we talked about earlier when we first started the podcast: online dating.
So this is a semi-online. It's not the highly demanded second part two of online dating, but a semi. Call it like a 1.5.
1.5. That
Yeah.
makes sense. So we're gonna be looking at some Reddit posts from Tinder, or our Tinder, because they're funny.
Yeah, no. Recently, it's crazy because you just look at one post on Reddit, and then suddenly, the iPhone or your phone just gives you notifications about it like every week or every day. You can't help but read it because they're just so good. They're just so
Yep.
funny.
I get the same. I like one post on Ask Men, and I clicked on it, and now like every 2 days or so, I'll get like, this question is trending on Ask Men, and they're usually like pretty interesting questions. So I just go back and read it, and I like reading at the comments, and then I'll comment myself, and then I just
Oh, you actually
keep
comment
getting sometimes
Wow.
sometimes
using your
Gotta
main
get that.
account or your throwaway?
my main account.
Dang, brave man,
I
brave
I
man.
know I know. Gotta get that karma.
Have you
My
actually
internet.
used your camera?
Uh,
The one that you got from your marriage post?
yeah, actually, it gave me an award to give away every month, and it gave me like the wholesome award. Like, wait, no. It gives you like 10 awards to pick from, and then it like gives it to you, and then it sends you a message, and it's like, you have 24 hours to give this award away. And so then I go on Reddit, and I'm just like going through posts. I'm like, okay, who's worthy of my award?
Oh my
And
gosh, that's how
and
they get you.
I would normally give wholesome awards away.
Dang, that's so funny. They give you 24 hours. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it
Yeah.
was that you get the awards and then you get to re-hand those awards out. Or is it not like that?
It's not.
Dang, that sucks. So you can get all these awards and then really you get like what, 10% of that to re-spend, I guess you'd say.
I guess kind of. I don't know. I actually still don't understand it 100%. There's
Hmm.
like, cuz you get so you have karma, you have awards, and I think you have coins. And I think some awards are like 100 coins. And so I don't understand if you're able to get coins through karma. I don't know. I haven't given myself the time to look into it, because they're just internet points. So
I know you hear the joke about internet points or whatever, but
yeah,
really
that's
they're-
my one. That's my one. It's my thing now. I can talk about it because I have them.
it's fun because I read comments about people saying when they get like awarded, they're like, oh, don't award me, don't waste your money on me, give it to the poor or something.
Right. No, it's true though, because like some awards will cost you like $2 or $2.99, and so it's like you pay the money, you get the award, and then you give it away,
I don't
and that's
understand
it.
that.
And that's it. It's not like the
Don't
person you give it to
understand.
gets the money or anything like that. You're just literally giving money to Reddit. And I've seen posts that have like, 1,000 awards
Yeah,
because they really like it. So it's kind of funny.
man, I can't believe people would spend money on that.
I agree. I've never spent money on it, and I don't think I will. Even after the temporary taste of gold member that they gave me because of the wedding picture.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, all right, cool. So there was no ads. I would get one free award to give out every month, and I think I got a few coins here and there, and
Mm.
that's it. And I'm like, yeah, it was cool that it was free, but I don't want to spend money on them.
Okay. I'll admit I did spend money on something. That was a waste. And it was a real waste.
Oof.
It was do you remember the game on Facebook called oh shoot, I forgot what it was called. Pets something. Pet City.
Pet Farm?
Pets.
Oh.
You have like your own personal. It's pretty much like a Tamagotchi game on Facebook. It was like
no.
back when. Let me see. Pet game Facebook. It was what is it? Pet Society. There, yeah, that's what it's called.
Pet Society.
Yeah. And the girl I was dating at the time, loved to play this game.
Okay.
So I thought it was nice to buy her a couch
In the game.
in the game.
How
Oh
much was
man,
it? How much was it?
$20.
Oh.
The worst part was that, I mean, the actual item wasn't $20, but you know how you have to use coins to buy virtual items?
So you spent money on coins.
I spent
to
money
buy
on the
couch.
coins, got the couch, and then didn't even use the rest of the coins.
Cool. Was that like the minimum amount of coins that you could buy?
I think so, yeah.
Oh no.
Can't believe game's not even alive anymore.
So whoever made that game got
Ran
a bunch
away
of
with
money, and then he's like, "All right, I made my money. Like I'm done," and booked it.
Yeah.
Dude,
One of my
that's
biggest
hilarious.
regrets.
I don't think I've spent money like that before.
On
Like I've
virtual
never
items.
spent money on skins, like on a
Hmm.
video game. I've never spent money on weapons in a video game. I've spent money on a game to remove the ads and to get like an extended edition, I think. But it was
Okay.
like $2 or $2.99, whatever. And so it's like, yeah, you buy the game and that's it. It's yours forever.
That could
But
be
yeah.
the reason why I'm so anti-paying for like games and stuff.
Because you already
Because of that.
You already spent a lot of money on it.
On virtual items. I mean, it's no different today. You have like what, NFTs?
Yeah. Did you see? This is new. Quentin Tarantino was like on an interview, and someone was talking to him about NFTs, and Quentin Tarantino's like, I just don't understand what the NFT is. I don't know. I don't understand like what it does. Like, so you own the picture, but what about all the other pictures that everybody else has, the posters, the just the JPEGs and stuff like that saved on the computer. And this guy's like, well, yeah. I mean, everybody can enjoy the art, but like, if you take that one frame from your movie and you sell it to someone as an NFT, it is now like theirs. It's their picture. They own the frame, and everybody else just owns a copy of it. And he's like, so what do you get from owning the frame? Like, how do you own the frame or the picture, right?
Yeah.
And the guy's like, well, there's like a code, like a digital code that says this is your picture and it's your key, right? Like you hold the key to the picture. So if you were to show it to someone and you're like, hey, this is mine, and you can show them the key and the code or whatever, then you prove that it is yours. Whereas people that have the picture saved on their computer as their background, they don't have that key. So you're
what?
literally paying for bragging rights.
Ah, that's so sad.
That is it. And I was just like, that's it. That's an NFT. Is you're just claiming ownership over a picture. And that's it. Like, I mean,
It's weird because now you have like NBA that's getting into it. Like they've created essentially virtual trading cards that cost them nothing. They don't have to pay for printing. They just pay
it's so
some
it's
intern
so
to frame it and then
it's
sell it.
it's bizarre because it's a digital picture, but I mean, when it comes to like real art, I can understand that. Like an artist will come and paint a real picture, and that physicality, that physical item has the value.
Yeah,
So yeah, like people can have copies of it, pictures of it, posters of it, whatever. But the painting, there's only one true painting, and so
that's true.
I because it's physical, I can understand how that has the value. It's an original painting. But with an NFT, you're literally just giving it a random value and then a code that literally nobody can see.
It's like, because it's a JPEG. I mean, it could be a JPEG, which PNG. That looks
It's like
exactly the same as an.
it's like getting a little certificate that says, "Yeah, this picture belongs to you," and then you're paying $20 million for
Oh
that
my gosh.
certificate. Like I don't know. To me, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that
Well, at least they get to
that
keep
great.
theirs. My virtual couch is forever gone.
Literally, it's not even somewhere
It never
in the internet.
existed
It's like
in the
it's
first
gone.
place.
Yeah, man. We're
Oh,
in the wrong business. We need to start selling digital stuff.
I know, right? My question is, how are people selling Quentin Tarantino's work? Or was
Well,
that just an
no,
example?
that yeah, he was telling him that he could
Oh, I
grab the
see.
frame and he could sell it. And he said if you put up this frame, I think he said it would be worth like $45 million to sell that one frame of like Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta like pointing their guns down. He's like that one frame that everybody knows. You
Yeah.
could sell that for $45 million.
Holy smokes. I mean, I guess it's like a
It,
poster, but at least poster's physical.
it's bizarre, man. It's funny, and if I could sell NFTs, I will sell NFTs because it's money for me. But I don't think I would pay for one.
Yeah.
I don't think I need the bragging right to say, "Oh, I own this one picture."
Man. 45 million? What? Totally. I would totally do that.
Yeah.
Maybe when we talk to Devin, we should give him the idea to
To sell NFTs.
sell his movies at NFTs. Yeah.
Sell
All
the
right.
whole movie as an NFT?
Oh no, just certain frames of his movies.
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
people might like it.
Okay. So, like we said, Tinder. Nowadays, I feel like you have to be really creative in what you say, your openings or whatever, because now you have to get the attention. My trick that actually worked, but Brittany would say otherwise, is to write their name and end it with 3 exclamation marks, and that worked. Probably not now, but anyway. So we're gonna go through some of these Tinder stuff that I found pretty good. This first one, let's see.
Do you want me? Do you want to do a dialogue here? Do you want to do it like a script?
Yeah, sure. You wanna be the
Okay.
girl? Or you
Yeah,
want me to
sure.
be
I
the
can.
girl?
Yeah. I can be the girl. I can be the girl. Hi.
3 eyes? Oh, because they spelled hi with 3 eyes.
With 3 eyes.
3 eyes.
Hence the hi.
This is getting serious.
Huh?
Haha, please don't make me explain my joke.
Please explain, because I don't understand.
I think let's just start again. This time I won't try to be funny. Which part of LA are you from?
Haha, sure. California.
OMG. There's just so many things
Oh
wrong
my
with
goodness. It's so many
that
things
one.
wrong with this. You know what? This makes me think of Jimmy Kimmel when he goes to the streets of Hollywood and interviews people
Yeah.
to show how stupid they are. And there's a couple of them where he'll have like a map and he'll ask people to point at either specific countries or to point out specific countries. And I think one of the latest ones that I think I saw this on TikTok. Um, they go out and they ask people like, name a country besides the United States of America. And some people were like, Africa, and they're like, that's a continent. Somebody said Europe, and they're like, that's a continent. Somebody said Europe first, and then they told him it was a continent. And then he's like, oh right, Paris, and they're like, that's a city.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like, is it not hard to like come up with other country names? I mean, you got Canada and Mexico, literally the two neighboring countries. But it was just really funny, and that's kind of what this makes me think of. What part of LA are you from?
LA.
California. That's
I'm wondering what she thought LA was.
I don't know. I really don't know. I just
I mean, let's see, let me think. Which part of LA? Oh man, like USA? Maybe she thought he said US. What part of USA are you from? Which is a weird question already.
well, I mean, I'm assuming that if you're matching with someone, you're probably within
Oh yeah,
a small range.
that's
You want to
true.
meet these people, so you want to be within a range, like close range of them. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, this is when I would just be like unmatch.
Oh man. Okay, the next one. This one's a little more morbid. Hey, hi, and wave emoji. How's your weekend going?
Hi, I went to bury my grandmother.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I think the Reddit title for this was "How do I respond?"
How do you respond?
I don't know.
I okay. I'm texting someone. Hey, how's your weekend going? I went to bury my grandmother.
Uh,
That
that's
sucks.
nice.
I'm sorry. like, yeah, that you viewer, how would you respond to this question? Like, you text somebody, they tell you that. What do you say? Do you just say I'm sorry?
I mean, that's not even the best way to start a conversation,
That's the thing
right?
is like I feel like this person wasn't wrong to respond like that. I feel like that's already inappropriate to just be like, yeah, I'm burying my grandmother.
I wonder if it was like it could be one of those people that are just like trying to mess with other people.
Could be.
Yeah. You know when you because you get in moods back when I used Tinder or whatever dating app I was using at the time. And then you just get in moods where you're just like, I don't really care what I say. Just say whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
This probably is it. Unless there's generally someone like that.
I mean, in this world, I don't doubt it, but I have gone through those, or I did go through those stages where I was like, screw it. Like, I'm just gonna say whatever comes to my mind. Like, like not try to cater, or I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, let's see.
Okay, wait. I want to see that Avatar one.
Okay. Any advice? 0 matches, please help.
So this person's looking for advice as to what pictures to post. So this is it's a girl cosplayer, right?
It looks like it, yeah.
Okay. And her main picture is her dressed as Aang from Avatar. And then we've got Rocco,
No, number
the dog.
two. Number two is her.
Oh, the
The
cockroach.
cockroach.
Oh my gosh. So we got her dressed up as a cockroach. We got her dressed up as like, what is that? Jeff Bezos, some bald person with a
I have no
what do you,
idea
what do
what
you,
it's supposed to
what do
be.
you, what do you call that that beard thing?
Goatee.
That's not a goatee.
Oh,
That's a soul patch. A very long soul patch. I don't know. Whatever. Then we got Goku. Super Saiyan Goku. What's that thing next to it?
that looks like an
The-
octopus.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. I don't know what that is.
And that
Wait a
is
second,
it is
this
Rocco,
out
right?
of order? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, never mind. It goes. Okay, I see. 1, 2,
It's a
3,
it's a
4,
little
5.
it's a little weird.
That is pretty weird. It's been a while since I've
Girl.
used Tinder, so I don't know.
Yeah. Girl, you gotta change all of it. Real advice: get rid of all of it. If you do cosplay, those are not the pictures to do to attract the male or female, whatever you are trying to attract.
Like the comment here says, clearly you don't have enough bald cap photos. I recommend at least 2 or 3 more.
That's it. I was wrong. Add more bald caps.
Do you have real hair? That's true. None of you actually see any of her hair. Oh my.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
it's weird because I've read the advice is that you put on what you're passionate about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you like actually show your interests and who you want.
Yeah, but this is a
But if
stretch.
6 photos are of you in different costumes, that might be a little questionable.
I think that's a bit of a stretch. I agree. 100% agree to be like straightforward with who you are and your interests, so you can attract the right person. So you put out your like your real interests, and it attracts the right person, right?
Yeah.
But in all reality, if your main hobby is to dress up, I would still only post maybe 1, maybe 2 pictures if you're really proud of them. Max. But all 6 of them.
This is the equivalent of like going into someone's house or room and then you just see posters of anime or cartoons. That's it. Nothing else.
And
Nothing
else,
that indicates anything else. Not even a bed. Just posters.
It's like the person's obsessed with the one thing.
Yeah, right?
It's a little too much.
Too much.
Tone it down, Avatar Ang.
I mean, it's a good
Tone
cosplay.
it down.
It's good cosplay.
I mean, it's good, and I mean, if I were to choose one picture to put up there, it would probably be that one.
I would pick that one and the Super Saiyan one.
The Goku one.
Goku's pretty good. Cockroach, close third.
Yeah. It's just not a good look.
gosh.
It's just not a good look.
I gotta save that one. All right, next. Let's see.
Wait. This is awesome.
There's some pretty good smart ones here too. I like it. So
Yeah.
this opens with John. He opens with sex? Question mark?
She says, "Female, thanks for asking."
Oh my gosh.
That is really funny. That is the right answer to
Yeah.
when someone just goes for sex.
I mean, you gotta give. This guy is like going for the low hanging fruit here, possibly.
It's just what he sends to everybody and see who bites.
In what world would that actually work?
And one where she's just as desperate as he is. Maybe send it to the avatar girl.
That's true, right?
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
man. Sex
Oh, dude, this
question
is
mark?
recent. This is
What?
really
Oh
recent.
wow.
November 17th of this year.
I got confused. I was like 1711. What month is that? Man. Well, let's
That's
see.
funny. I appreciate that they didn't blur his picture.
I know. I don't know if we're gonna. Do we need to blur the pictures?
Nah, it's fine. It's already on the internet.
That's true.
They made their choice.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Someone woke up on the wrong side of bed. Let's see. This guy starts off by saying, let's see, I don't plan on staying single for long with any luck. Plenty of wonderful people out there.
Well, for you, it probably means use men for free dates.
I always split the bill. What a weird thing to assume.
Well, if you went go-karting with someone, I'd hope that you saw enough potential to go on the date with him in the first place. You'd be surprised how many girls do it though.
Are you okay? Question mark.
It's not weird, it's the reality of dating for men. LOL, are you? You seem like you can't handle the truth.
You seem a little defensive and have really not said anything to warrant that. I like how this guy just took what his bad experience from his previous date and then just offloads it to her.
Well, you probably use men for free dates. I mean, to be fair, there are women that do that.
Yeah.
But you can't just assume that everybody's just going after you. Don't let your one bad experience destroy the rest of your experiences. Because then you will ruin the experience for the other person. And then you're going to create this chaotic chain reaction of people just utilizing each other for free food and mean comments. And I don't know what I'm saying.
No, that's right. Because here's what's going to happen. What if this person that they're messaging would have been the perfect date, but because they brought this bad experience, they just ruined it for the next one?
Yeah, I mean, her first message was actually very, very. It was nice and it was forward, like
Yeah.
in a good way. Like she was like, "Hey, I don't plan on staying single for too long. Lots of good people out there. I'm telling that to you because I think you're a wonderful person." Until you're like, "Well, you use people for free dates," and that's how you classify yourself as a not wonderful person.
Yeah. I think that's, I mean, at the same time, if we want to play devil's advocate here, it gets pretty depressing. The dating world gets pretty depressing. And you can't help vent. Maybe you shouldn't be venting to the next possible date. Maybe to like a friend or your mom. Not on Tinder.
Yeah, maybe.
Women only want one thing, and it's free go-karting.
Go kart is expensive. If I was a girl, I'd be milking it. I'd be like, yeah, let's go karting on our first date. I think that sounds great.
I mean, K1
Dude,
racing.
K1 speed? I think I spent $100 when I went.
What the heck?
For
For
like,
just
cause it was like $20 to sign up, and then you have to like put in like at least $30 if you wanted to do like one race or two races.
100
Yeah,
bucks.
it was crazy expensive.
Holy smokes. Have you seen that new place where I forgot where it is. Near Evermore Park?
Yeah, in PG. Yeah, it's
It has different levels to it.
mhm.
That's pretty awesome.
I can't remember what it's called, but I have seen it, and I've been wanting to go there for a while.
Okay, this one. Two types of girls. Girl number one. Hey, let's chill sometime.
I don't do chillin', but I do dates. Hit me up when you man up and arrange one. Ha.
Fair enough, all the best. Girl number 2. Hey, let's chill sometime.
I would love to. Smiley face.
It's such a good it's almost like an experiment of
Yeah.
seeing, the human psychology of certain people.
But you know what? This is another thing that I think I'm okay with this guy doing this. So if this is like part of like how he likes to, I don't know, meet people, and he's like, I just want to chill with someone. I don't want to like feel the pressure of dating.
Right.
And he just goes and asks everybody, "Hey, let's chill sometime." If somebody like if that was my way of asking people out or like to like meet them, and somebody's like, "I don't do chilling, but I do dates," then I'd be like, "All right, I can already tell we're not gonna get along because our perspectives of how to meet people is different." And if I say the same thing and I get that response, I would love to, then I know that we're on the same wavelength. And I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. Like, then yes, let's do it. I think you have better chances of getting along with this person.
Maybe that's
with
what
woman.
the sex question mark guy was going for. Are we on the same wavelength?
I mean, yeah.
I guess you could say this is like an express version of dating. By the way someone responds, you get to figure out what kind of person they are.
Yeah.
Like if they respond with like a, hey, you want to use men for dates, that is sort of an indicator of, what kind of person they are. Maybe not what they are, but how they think.
Yeah, like I'm not saying that woman number 1 is a bad girl or that she's mean or like I'm not saying that at all. I am just saying they definitely just have different points of view on like what let's chill is for the first time. So
Yeah.
I mean, if this guy's just like, hey, I just want to hang out, I want to get to know you without like feeling that pressure of a first date, then I can understand why he would say like, hey, let's chill sometime. And maybe it's just his conversation starter, and eventually, I mean, it will be a first date. But this also reminds me of I think I saw it on Reddit too, actually, of like some girl that, oh my goodness, how did this happen? I think she got very uncomfortable doing dates. Didn't really want to go on a date with this one guy, but she liked talking to him. But something was missing. I don't remember what it was. But basically, the guy was like, "Hey, do you want to just come grocery shopping with me? Like, do you want to come with me, right?" And she's like, "Yeah, it sounds fun." So she went grocery shopping with them.
Oh,
And as they
wow.
were like, as they went shopping, like I think, first of all, that it's actually kind of perfect because you're just kind of, you're not there like trying too hard to impress the other person. You're literally doing your shopping and you're getting to know someone. So I feel like the pressure already comes off a little bit. But as they're shopping, they talk about some movie and he's like, "Hey, the movie theater's right there. Do you want to go check out this movie?" And she's like, "Sure, let's go." They go to the movie, and after the movie, he's like, "Hey, do you want to go eat?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's great." And then she realizes that he just took her on like the perfect date. And so I'm like, that's actually kind
That's
of,
pretty good. That's a
it's kind
pretty
of,
good
it's kind of,
approach.
yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm like, man,
Because if you think about it, that is sort of dating as well. I mean, if you enjoy their company, then you say, oh, let's go on another date. If you enjoyed their company again, then let's go on a third one. So at least with this one, it's like, hey, did I enjoy your time with you in the grocery store? Yeah, let's go do something else. Did we enjoy that time again? Let's do something else again.
yeah.
That's smart. That's pretty smart.
I actually liked taking girls shopping with me, like within the first like couple of weeks.
You want to go on a date, Gato? Let's go to Micro Center.
Ooh,
Let's go to
I'm
Best
down.
Buy. Take me to Best Buy.
Best Buy, PC laptops, GameStop.
There we go.
Gotta check on my business there.
Oh man. Not. I mean, also. I mean, going back to the first point, maybe this lady found out that when guys use the word chill, she's been
It's like
traumatized by the word.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah. So she's like, nope, I don't like that word anymore. And that's
That
probably
could
why.
be it.
Yeah.
That could be it.
So I mean, she could be showing history of bad dates, which again goes back to the whole bringing your bad experiences to,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's weird. Dating is weird. I can't believe I went through that. Can you
I
even go
know
through
it's weird to think about because like I look back at what I did. I'm like, yeah, I mean, dating was kind of fun, ish, and then I'm like, no, it actually wasn't. Like,
It's stressful. It's
yeah,
very stressful.
going through like the first date over and over again it was not as great as other
Yeah.
people might say it is.
I mean, you occasionally you think about, oh man, dating was fun, but then you're just only looking at the rose tinted glasses of what dating was, and then you forget about the pain and the
Yeah.
stress
Yep.
and the money spending and yeah. It was funny because my sister-in-law was like, because I would go over to their house and talk about my dates and how it was like, and she's like, man, I can't imagine going back to dating again. And I was like, well, what are you talking about? It's not that bad. But now that I'm married, and I'm like, man, I can't. I would not want to go back to that.
Yeah, it's like I'm so glad I'm done with that.
Man. Because now, like, you see these messages and you're like, you got to be more creative now.
Yeah.
You know?
It's harsh out there. It's really
Yeah.
harsh.
Like, you got to, like, stand out now. It's like the new, oh, I need to have the nice car. I need to have the nice
Pickup line.
Pickup line. Now it's like, I need to have the nice pickup line or
Well, it's like
nice
you have to
opening.
have a good pickup line. You have to have a good first picture, like that first
Yeah.
impression, because everybody's just going so fast. You gotta got something that's like eye catching, and so it's like, how do you compete with thousands of people, a finger swipe away at any time, So
Ugh. So glad. Okay, this one. Think I missed out on the love of my life. The guy starts out with, hey, you're really cute. Winky face.
thanks, you are too. We're going to finally go on a date though. Is the question. We've talked before.
Oh geez, we can't skip the date and just cuddle? Kissy face.
Tempting offer, but I like to feel things out in public first.
Oh, why is that?
It's a non-pressure way to see if there's any chemistry. Plus, as a woman, it's a safety thing, TBH, to be honest.
I'm good. I don't want to deal with someone who thinks I'm a RAPE using the @ sign instead of the A. Her or some crap. Why are you even on here? Whatever. Bye.
LMAO! I never said that. Jeez, just wanted to get a drink first and see if I even like you.
Oh my goodness.
So, this guy, I don't like this guy.
Oh man. See, it
I
goes
think
back to the whole like bringing your previous problems in.
But even then, the thing is, like, she was like, "Hey, are we gonna go out this time? Like, we've matched before. Like, obviously, like, she thinks that he's a good-looking guy, and I mean, I don't know what went on before, like, on their first time matching, but she gave him an opportunity to be like, "Oh, my bad. Yeah, let's get to know each other." But he just goes straight for like, "Oh, can we just like cuddle then?" And I think that's what gives men a bad rap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean I feel like it's been like two of them already where it feels like this, where like it seems like they're just going straight for it, hoping to get lucky, and so it kind of ruins it for the rest of us that are not,
Yeah.
that weren't looking for that, you know. But then we say something like, "Hey, do you want to chill sometime?" And then a woman, because she had this guy before, she's gonna be like, "No, I don't do that. Like, f you," kind of thing. So.
Just can't believe. Yeah. I mean, mirror selfie. That's his photo. That should
What
say.
else? Yeah, what else do you expect from somebody who takes a mirror selfie as their main picture?
Ugh. I mean, to be even more fair, maybe it's not like this everywhere. The things that get posted on here are like, I'm sure there's a lot of good ones that don't get
True.
posted, right?
True.
But even to counter the counterpoint, the only things that people are seeing on this page are the bad experiences.
This is
So
very true. But
that's
these are the funny experiences. This is what we like to laugh at.
yes. Oh man. Ooh, this one looks like a long one here. Okay. Wow, mouse, stop. My mouse is freaking out. Rejected because I'm easy to read. What does that even mean? Hey, I had a lovely time again. Like I said yesterday, you're the best I've met from blank. But I am sorry I don't feel the connection. You are just too nice and too friendly. I like that you are hardworking and ambitious, but I feel I can't relate to that. Not sure how to explain this, but I need a mental challenge. And you are easy to read. Anyway, I think we can go out. I don't think we can go out anymore. I hope to stay friends. Fingers crossed, and good luck.
Hi, glad you had a nice time. I don't know what I have just read, but if you're not feeling it, then fair enough. Best of luck to you too. Is there another picture? Or is that it?
That's it.
The response,
so
I think it's
weird.
dude, the response is perfect. And I've been there before where like they told me like you're just too nice, or what was the other one, like you're too successful, or like you have your crap together and it scares me, and so I can't date you because you know you own a house and you have a car. I've had that. I've had people I had girls tell me that, and that's the reason they didn't want to date me. It's because I intimidated them or something. I didn't understand that because I was just like, I mean, yeah, like I progress in my life, you know, I move on, I look for the next best thing, but it was funny to me because when I was younger, the reason I got rejected is because I didn't have my crap together. And so they were like, well, you're still like, you're 24, you're living with your parents, and you have like a low paying job, and this and this and that. And so I was like, all right, then I'm gonna, you know, bust my butt and, you know, get my own place and whatnot. I get to that point, and then I go on dates with girls, and then it turns into like, oh, you're just, you know, you have everything together, and I don't know what I want in life yet, so this is not gonna work because you're just too perfect. And I'm just like, this is when you realize that those things are not always the truth. That's just their way of saying, I just don't like you enough to date you.
I think they're like trying to ease the
It's like,
pain by giving you a compliment before they reject you.
And you know what? Women do that. Women will do that to spare your feelings. Whereas men are more blunt. I feel like men, we just want the honesty of it. Like,
Yeah.
like if you don't like me because of, I don't know, if you think that I'm physically unattractive, tell me that you don't find me attractive, then I'll. That's a really harsh cut of saying like, hey, I don't want to date you. But it's like, okay, then I won't try to change your mind because I know you don't find me attractive. But when you say stuff like that, when you say stuff like, well, you're just too good, then it's like a really hard backhand compliment. It's just like, you're good.
But I don't want you still. That actually makes it worse, because then they're saying, oh, you're really good, but then I just don't want you still. Don't want you.
So it makes us feel like we're still not enough, so we have to keep trying.
Yeah.
and it sends us through this like um whirlpool of like thoughts of like, we start spiraling into like, well, what are we doing wrong? And then it's like, well, maybe I can get into her level, like maybe I can still like change her mind. And so you keep trying to change her mind and say like, no, look, I am good enough for you, like however you want to change that. And the truth is they're just telling you in a nice way to spare your feelings that they don't like you.
I have been told I was too nice. Don't even know what that means. I said thank you.
Very politely. Thank you.
I was like, oh, thanks. But I don't know. I think like I've thought about it, and I wonder if it was because I wasn't aggressive enough. I think this girl I was dating, she was very physical, not in like abuse way, but I think she was very physical, and I wasn't aggressive enough. I don't know. That's my hypothesis.
I did. There is such a thing as like women liking
Bad boy.
a bit of a bad boy, like somebody that will break the rules.
We need a whole separate episode on this. The whole
We
bad boy,
do.
because
We really do.
like there's shows I watch with Brittany, right? Reality shows. Like when we're bored and we're doing stuff and we just need background sound. And there's like genuinely guys that do actual bad things. And then I'm like asking her, "Oh, is that a bad boy? Is that a good thing?" She's like, "No." But then she says she likes bad boys. That's I'm sure a majority of women say they like bad boys, but when they do actual bad things, they don't like it.
Yeah.
But I think it's because bad boy,
because-
they mean bad boy in a different way.
Yeah. I think we need to revisit this because I have had some experiences with that as well.
Yes. Let us know in the comments. What's your definition of a bad boy?
Yeah.
And then we can talk about it next time.
We can talk about it in an episode soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, shall we do one more?
Yes. I guess we can end on this meme. It says, "Not gonna lie, this one hurt. You say..." Oh, so it's a picture of Mari. And if you don't know who Mari is, he's a daytime talk show guy that does like these, what do you call them? Parental paternity tests.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there he reveals, anyway, says, "You say on your profile you're a genuinely good-hearted person, nice person. The fact that you stood me up and left me with hockey tickets I only bought after you confirmed you wanted to go for a first date, then blocked me without explanation, determined that to be a lie."
That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. Have you been stood up before? Like that? Like you make this whole plan and then it's
No.
like, just kidding. We don't want to go.
I don't think I've been stood up that bad. I think the only worst time was asked a girl out, and then a week later she texted me saying, "Oh, thanks for asking me out, but I started dating somebody." And I was like, that wasn't even that bad.
Yeah. I think that happened to me too. Maybe not. I mean, I've canceled dates before when I just, I'm not feeling it to the point, like if I've been dating a lot and I set up one more date, but I'm really not genuinely feeling it. And I'm just like, am I really going because I'm interested in this person, or is it just kind of like a desperate attempt to like feel a connection? And if I come to my senses before the date, sometimes I would text them and be like, "Hey, sorry, just not feeling it right now." And then if I'm not feeling it with the next like couple of days, then I just usually unmatch. I have canceled on someone who had kids and got a babysitter for it, and I felt horrible. But it was that same thing where like I had agreed to go on this date, and we had everything set up. She had 2 kids. I think I was like 23 23 at the time.
Mm.
So it was like it was hard for me to grasp that concept of I could be an insta dad if this were to work out. And I kept telling myself that it was okay, that I'd be okay with this. And so we got along really well, and that was like the big thing. Like she was really pretty, and at least from what I remember, like texting her and stuff like that, we got along really well, and we had a lot of like interests, like similar interests. And when it came to the dinner date, uh, I was driving already to the date, and I just was being bothered by this thought that I was like, no, like you don't want to do this, like the date might be nice, but it's not gonna go anywhere. So why waste the money and time? And so I like texted her and I was like, hey, I'm really sorry, I'm not feeling it. And then I turned around and went home, and I felt really bad because I didn't think of everything she'd done to be able to go on the date.
Yeah.
To me, it was just very like, to me, I was trying to be nice, but being like, let's not waste the time. But it was kind of selfish as well to be like,
I
I
know
was
you
already
set
on
up
my
all
way.
this
She had
time, but
already got a babysitter. Like,
yeah.
it was a bit of a douche move.
Dang.
Um,
Nah,
and she
I don't
didn't she
blame you.
didn't really like talking to me after that, and I didn't understand why at first, but later on I was like, oh yeah, I'm just, that was a bad move on my part. So I don't think she would ever listen to this, but if you do, I'm sorry. That was a bad move. Anyway,
Well, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. I know it might not have been the full-on dating episode that some people have wanted, but I hope this is at least a good in-between. Let us know in the comments what you thought
yeah,
from some of the experiences you've had.
tell us about your experiences. We want to hear about it. Um, Leave us some questions. We are planning on doing another episode, strictly on dating, maybe after the new year.
Yep.
Maybe in preparation for Valentine's Day.
Ah.
But I think we need
right
to do
there.
it. I think we need to do it before Valentine's Day. It needs to be before.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll plan that. And thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you guys next week.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, that's right. Peace.